Great public order dog. So I'm PC Megan West and this is PD Callie. No surname. I work for Kent Police and I'm based in Stockbury. My relationship with Callie is good. Our bond is always growing. Each day I feel like we get closer, even though she doesn't seem to pay me much attention. She's interested in everything else. Me and Callie have been partners since I was given her for the basic course in September last year until now. And now she's my crewmate for the foreseeable. Since the course in September, 20 weeks was spent teaching her the basics of being a general purpose police dog and then building a relationship with her. My day-to-day life with Callie is interesting, loud, and I never seem to tire her out, ever. She's always on the go. Yeah, Callie's a very barky dog. There you go. What are you barking at? She's not the most covert of dogs, so when I need her to be sneaky, she's not sneaky. But if anyone's gonna be horrible to me, she's gonna say something about it before I do. She hides all the fear that I might have at her job. And every day I come home from work, my nan will always say to me, has Callie caught any baddies today? Every single day. Doesn't she? In June 2021, me and Callie had left my home to start our shift and a call had come into the force control room that a male was struggling and he was in mental crisis. He'd partially alluded to where he'd gone to, but the force control room are really good at that sort of stuff, and from the clues that he'd given, they'd found a reasonable location of where to start searching. So me and Callie went to this location with some other officers. It was quite a big area to search, so we decided to divvy it up. Two of them went one way and me and Callie went the other way. Callie was just on a walk to her head. She just thought, oh yeah, great, I'm going for a country walk. It's just part of my normal day. Was walking around for about 10 minutes through this woodland, didn't see anyone. And then for once, Callie went dead quiet, stood completely still, wasn't panting, wasn't huffing and puffing, but was dead focused off the path. She started to grumble. I personally couldn't see anything. And then she really started to bark, like aggressively bark like she normally does. And as I've looked into the trees, about 70 metres away, I could see a figure, not facing me. And then very quickly, it was clear that this person was trying to take his own life from the tree. I've called up on my radio. I'd love to say it was calm, but it wasn't. First real time that I've been to a job like that where it is literally just me and the dog. We've ran over straight away. Callie has no idea what she's doing. It's not something that we trained for as on our basic course. Get over to the male, try and help him as best as I can. Unfortunately, the male went unconscious, at which point I've dropped Callie's lead, got a multi-tool from my vest and cut the male down. Whilst the male was on the floor, still not responding to me, Callie wasn't quite sure what was going on, so she was sort of on top of him, tugging at his clothing, licking him, trying to work out what's going on. That's the part of the dogs, you never really know what they're thinking. They've got to learn it themselves. Once the male has come back round and been put in the recovery position, my two colleagues have come running over, and instantly Callie's changed from this I don't know what's going on mood to there's two people running towards my handler, and has then gone into defensive barking at them. My two colleagues have got into close proximity, put their hands up to say we're okay. Callie's been thrown a ball. She then realises that they're just police officers to help me, no one's going to hurt me. And then me and my colleagues tried to engage with the male for a period of time, just making sure that he was still staying conscious until the ambulance turned up for him to be given the support that he needed. It makes me feel so proud that Callie saved that man's life, because in theory I wouldn't have seen him. Yes, I've done my part, but I couldn't have done my part if my dog didn't find him. It puts all the training that we've been through to good use, and it makes the barking a little bit more tolerable. I am proud of her. I walked away from that job sort of, it was a strange feeling. I mean, I couldn't really believe that it just happened, to be honest. As we were walking back to the van, I didn't quite realise how far away we'd actually walked, and how far actually off the path that we'd run to get to the male. So credit to her for picking that up from that distance. So yeah, I'm really proud of her, and I hope that that's what the rest of my career is going to be like with Callie, that we'll work together. She does her bit and I do my bit, and then we get the results that we want to. Callie means the world to me. She is the best animal crewmate I've ever had. She is good company, even though she does bark a lot. I just enjoy building her up to be. I look at other dog handlers and I'm in awe of what they've done, and now it's my turn to do that with my dog, and then hopefully in the future other newer handlers will look the same as I do at the more experienced handlers. I'm overwhelmed that I've won the Blue Paw Lifesaver award. I'm honoured, I am honoured. I'm sure there's loads of officers out there that have done something very similar, and for me to be one that's been picked, like, we do a job that we don't expect to be thanked for. We just do it because that's what we wanted to do. And I do feel honoured that I've been selected to win this award. I'm proud of me, I'm proud of my dog.